Hello everyone, this video I'm going to give everything you need to know about the upcoming Wild Savannah 1.0 Recode update. The only changes will be the addition of a few new animals, the addition of animals that were removed previously, a few new mechanics, slight changes to existing mechanics, and giving all animals their basic animations and functions. There is a few brand new animals that will be coming, such as the orcs, the aardvark, and of course the common hippopotamus, or hippo, for short. And we already do have some animals in the game that will be getting remodels, and you have the African wild duck and the plains zebra that will be remodeled. So there's other animals in the old wild savannah and the new wild savannah that you see currently now that animals were taken out. So we had the crocodile in the old wild savannah that was taken out, the olive baboon also, but inside like the new wild savannah you do see now, previously there was an ostrich and elephant that were taken out to be redone, and those will be re-added back in. I'll explain a few mechanics that basically this is what was inside Ludi's description of his one video, so I'm just gonna give like everything that I know mechanical wise that will be coming. Okay, so we have wind direction, and the game will have wind that blows in a certain direction. Scent particles and flying birds will be affected by this wind direction. So I know inside a testing game I did play it as a certain bird, I think the martial eagle, I forgot, but it's gonna happen for all the birds. But anyways, I did fly in one direction and I was a lot slower compared to the other one, because if the wind is coming towards me in one direction, I'm going, obviously a lot slower compared to if I were to go like along with the wind, and I will be a lot faster. Maybe I could actually do a video about that. I don't know if it could be as huge of a video, I guess, or to show you guys. It's kind of straightforward. Alrighty, so the next one that almost every animal game does have is scent. So scent particles will be affected by wind direction. Different species will have different levels of scent detection, and some species won't be able to use scent at all. The information given for the scent depends on the species. Depending on what you are, you will be able to smell potential food sources, carcasses or blood, territory markings, body odors, and water. Now honestly, I don't know what animals won't have, I guess, a scent. I mean, I thought almost every animal out there will smell some type of food or some type of thing if they're close to it. For the color code, for example, water will be blue. We have, I guess, blood will be red. So each color will depend on what thing you're smelling specifically. Depending on the wind direction, you could smell something that's farther out if the wind is, I guess, on you, compared to if the wind is against you and you can't really, it's not coming towards you. The scent particles aren't coming towards you into the wind. You guys know when it's summertime and it's a bit windy, you can smell that barbecue. It's something like that compared to if it wasn't windy, you can't really smell it. It's just as that example. So the next one we have is free climbing. So you'll be able to climb anywhere on the tree and do various things in trees, such as eat, attack, rest, move around, etc. Different species will have varying degrees of climbing ability, and some will be able to climb at all. Some species will be able to climb on rocks as well as trees. Now in a testing game, the leopard and the olive baboon are able to climb trees, and I know the baboon could climb like a wooden pole or something. I know once on a wooden pole, it can look behind itself and jump to the other pole, which is very cool, and it could, cling back on and climb. So the one that we already have in the game already is alarm calls. So this is already a thing in the current game, but the way it works is you are now only able to alarm call if a predator is in your view, is within a certain distance of you. So let's say I was an Impala and we have a lion that's inside my distance or my range of distance. That's when I could use, a alarm call. But if they're a lot farther out, I can't use it because it wouldn't make sense, it wouldn't be realistic. Okay, so before in the video, I did say the aardvark is a brand new animal coming, and I want to kind of like explain a mechanic that is coming for it, and I'm excited. This is, you guys, I think I already did a video about this. You guys already saw it before, but the aardvark will have a burrowing mechanic that will allow it to dig a burrow and go crawl inside of it. Other small animals are allowed to go in it also, just like the warthog, and that's actually how warthogs do get burrows and everything. They kick the aardvark out, they don't build them themselves. But even having all this said, stuff could be switched to further updates, so until the update releases, some stuff could be changed. So the reason why I'm saying this is because combat has been changed. Basic combat initially was going to be moved from Recode 1.0 to 2.0, but now it's back to 1.0. This makes sense because animal interaction mixed herding will be controlled and playable. I want to see a hippo, a crocodile, a lion all together as a pack. since, you know, they aren't able to attack each other. If you guys want to see the basic combat and new defense mode, I'll link a video in the description. Let's talk about the release date of Wild Savannah 1.0. This is the big question everybody's been asking. When's the release date? When's the release date? Well, let me tell you, little punk. So Ludi doesn't have a release date for the Recode 1.0 simply because he has a busy schedule. He's in college and he doesn't want to make you guys promises he can't keep and let you guys down. Progress done so far. So what has been changed from what we saw months ago in the testing place to now? So the progress done compared to months ago was significant and we're getting closer to the Recode being released. I'll show recent screenshots of the last big main thing you need to be added. So there's one big main thing basically that needs to be added. Besides the other simple combat systems for carnivores, tweaks and additions will need to be added for the picture Ender said. I know for burrowing and stuff as an aardvark, there's some stuff that needs to be tweaked around. I mean, the concept and the mechanics are already in the game, but it just needs to be, some changes needs to be put in place or added. Alright, we're basically at the end of the video, but this isn't really part of the video about the Recode 1.0 update. But when the Recode does come, what style videos would you guys want to see? A documentary type videos, which I always done before in the past, a commenting videos and playing the videos, so I'm just playing it, I'm just saying whatever. I could do both also if you guys want to, and I'll start live streaming once again. I do get comments telling me to upload videos from the testing place, but guys, there's nothing new that has been added yet and still being worked on. So like, I'm not like hiding stuff. Nothing has been added. Ludi is still working on his other, you know, inside the Roblox studio, and he didn't publish it to the testing place, so I can't show anything, of course, that's new. If you guys do have any additional comments, I'll respond to them as best as I can in the comments. You know, I'm gonna spice it up. I'm gonna do everything I can to answer them, but if you guys say something that's unrealistic, like, you know, when they're adding honey badger, for example, I don't know, obviously. But thank you all for watching, and stay wild.